Are you ready to learn the 4 questions to shift limiting thoughts or be able to start observing some of these beliefs? These questions come from a lady named Byron Katie. And Byron Katie was suffering from depression. Things were not going well. She was literally living on a floor. And one morning she woke up and these 4 questions came into her head and they transformed her life. And now she goes all over the world teaching people to challenge their limiting beliefs, to be able to investigate and to really look at what they're telling themselves and to create their life. So you get to decide if these are useful for you, but let's play with them together. So the first question, if we have a limiting belief, so often we'll have a limiting belief of, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, I'll never be successful, people don't like me. We can have so many different limiting beliefs and automatic negative thoughts. And so let's talk back to this thought of I'm not good enough, because I would say every human being in the world has had this thought of I'm not good enough. Even Oprah Winfrey, I was listening to a talk that she had given and she said she still has this thought like, who do you think you are? Right? And she knows how to talk back to her thoughts, but it still pops up every once in a while. And so she has the tools to shift it. And so the first question, if we had this thought of I'm not good enough, the first question is that thought 100% true? Here's the thing, most of our thoughts are not true. As I talked about, it's stored information. It's a thought that's coming in that's probably not even our own thought, and it's coming in to our own consciousness, right? So that first question, is that thought 100% true? Absolutely not. There is always some doubt, right? You cannot prove it 100%. Now, the second question is, how do I feel when I have that thought that I'm not good enough? How would you feel if you had that thought? I know for me, if I have that thought, I would feel defeated. I would feel like I'm not good enough. And, honestly, I lived with that thought for a lot of my life, and it limited a lot of what I thought I could accomplish in life. And so I'm so excited for you to learn these tools at this age, because I didn't have them at your age and it would have made a big difference for me. So once again, how do you feel when you have that thought? Now, the third question is, how would you feel if you didn't have that thought? So let's just imagine you don't have that thought, that thought didn't exist, right? And so how would you feel? Now, I know I would feel, if I didn't have the thought of I'm not good enough, as I would feel fabulous. I would feel confident. I would believe in myself, right? How about you? Now, here's the thing. The more we become aware of these thoughts, and we can step back with mindfulness and observe and say, okay, I see you thought, but guess what? You are not my truth. You are not going to define me. I know that I'm here on purpose. I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm capable, right? And we can say, I know who I am. We don't have to believe that thought, right? We can shift it. That is the power that you have. Now, the next question would be, if we, without that thought, we would feel capable, we would feel fabulous. The next step is, what is the thought I want to feel instead? What do I want to tell myself instead? Instead of I'm not good enough. So what would you like to tell yourself instead of I'm not good enough? I believe in myself. I can be the best version of myself. That I'm capable. That I'm confident. That I trust myself. That I'm awesome. Right? You get to decide. And here's the thing, whatever we focus on grows. And as we've talked about, whatever you feel here, we've talked about our heart energy. And what you feel in your heart, right, flows through your body and around your body and impacts everybody. So when you know your value, when you feel good in your heart, there's a benefit. It's boosting your immune system. It's changing the neural pathways in your brain, right? It's literally rewiring your brain. But when you feel good here, not only does that benefit you, but it benefits everybody, Because as we've talked about, our energy is connected. How I treat myself, I'm treating you. How I treat you, I'm treating myself. When we believe in ourselves, when we feel good about ourselves, when we're able to shift these thoughts and we believe in ourselves and we feel good and we tell ourselves, I can do it, I believe in myself, not only does that benefit you, but now that energy that you have is benefiting everybody around you. Together, we can raise each other's energy. Together, we can support each other to shift our mindset and to grow and to thrive together. It is amazing the impact and how we can help each other. So I hope these 4 questions have been useful for you. Once again, the first one is that thought 100% true? No. How do I feel with that thought? Not so good. How do I feel without that thought? I would feel better, right? And so what do I want to say instead? Play with these 4 questions. See if they're useful for you, right? And I would love feedback from you on what is useful. Together, we can all support each other to rewire our brain and to feel good. Bye for now.